The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And thank you much, Harper. And we are at Ridgewood tonight. It's Ridgewood coming in with a record of 8 wins, 6 losses up against Sandy Valley with a record of 3 wins, 12 losses. We'll be back and get to Coach's Corner. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
Our guest on Coach's Corner, Troy Dolick, head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Ridgewood coming in tonight against Sandy Valley. Before we talk a little bit about Sandy Valley, I was kind of just off the air talking about on a nice little streak. I've noticed 6 of your last 8 you've won, and I know there's a couple losses there. You probably think, I wish we had it back. But, all in all, I think you've definitely made the turn and playing pretty good basketball.
Yeah, it's definitely, on the defensive end, it's where they've improved the most. I thought we've been playing a much better team as a team on the defensive ends, communicating, playing gap coverages, talking through screens. So that's kind of, and I told them at the beginning of the season, like, we're going to live and die on the defensive end. If we can get stops, everything else will take care of itself. And they bought into that, and practice has been going better, and obviously the games have been going better too.
The other thing I was talking about, we were talking about, January, always the dog days. You just get through these last couple of weeks of January, then the February, then we're looking towards tournament time, and, things seem to pep up. But, you have a team tonight, Sandy Valley, that beat you up there the first time around. So a little incentive here tonight.
Yeah, they handled us pretty easily up there, honestly. There's no sugarcoating it. They beat us on the boards, killed us, absolutely destroyed us on the boards. I think they have rebounds by 20. So that's something that, we've definitely taken a point of emphasis the last few practices. We can't allow that. We're not a good enough scoring team to be able to get out-rebounded like that. And then the second thing is taking care of the basketball. I thought our last couple of games we've been much better at it. We did go through a streak. A couple of weeks ago we had 15, 16 turnovers, like 2 or 3 games. So we did clean that up, and we got to continue.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Sandy Valley. From their standpoint, what can we expect to see?
They're big and athletic. They started 6'5", 6'6" kid in the middle. Killed us on the boards the first time we played them. They've got 2-3 guards that are they're one of the more athletic teams in the IBC, honestly. Their starting 5 is a very good, athletic and skilled starting 5. So we'll have our hands full with that. They don't go real deep. They only play about 6 or 7. We're hoping we can wear them down early, and hopefully it pays off for us in the second half.
All right, keys. What do you want to get accomplished?
I pointed on this a minute ago, rebounding. We got to make sure we find that body box out and not just engage, but we got to release and go get too. There's times we almost hold our box out too long and don't go get it. So we need to make sure we're concentrating on the rebounding part of the game tonight.
All right. Health, everybody ready?
Yeah, everybody's good to go.
I appreciate your time.
All right, thanks, Hughes.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Ensley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to ensley.agency.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
And a junior wearing number 30, Branson Long. Taking a look at the home team in tonight's contest, the Ridgewood Generals. Got a 5'9 junior wearing number 2, Andrew Kenzie. A 6'3 senior wearing number 4, Logan Ridenball. A 6'1 senior wearing number 10, Jackson Cabot. A 6'1 senior wearing number 14, Jace McQueen. and a 6-foot junior wearing number 23, Parker Snyder. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
Coaches in the ball game. Nate Province for Sandy Valley. They come in with a record of 3-12. Troy Dolick at Ridgewood. They're 8-6 and have won 6 of their last 8. So, Ridgewood right now on a little bit of a roll, and the schedule is pretty favorable here right now. So I look for them to pick up a couple more wins here before they meet up with Highland again.
Absolutely. A good part in the season, getting ready for tournament time, as that's just knocking on the door. Be here before we know it. Seems like January already flying by. But as you mentioned in Coach's Corner, winning 6 of their last 8 games, that's great for the Generals. Kind of on a hot streak, if you will. So, you mentioned Sandy Valley beat Ridgewood down at Sandy Valley. So Ridgewood trying to get a little revenge here this evening.
All right, both teams hit the floor, and Logan Reinball will be jumping center for Ridgewood. And we're going to get a number from Sandy Valley. Looks like it's going to be number 11, Dubner, and the tip is controlled by Sandy Valley. And we're underway here from Ridgewood. With the basketball out front, Drew Graybill. He'll run the offense. Go down in the left corner. Looking down into the wing. They'll backing it out. It's going to be Dubner. Now over to Graybill. Still looking. Now flips it outside to Long. Long, now they work to the right corner. Looking inside, but nothing there. They're going to be a little more patient. Ball's on the deck, and we've got a tie-up, and that'll give the ball to Ridgewood. The first turnover of the game belongs to Sandy. Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, the official questioning the scorer's table, but they have it very accurate. Since 27 seconds ago, Sandy Valley won the tip.
So with the basketball is going to be Andrew Kinsey. He'll walk it across the timeline, work down the left wing. Kinsey now to the center of the floor looking for Cabot. Thought about it, now trying to get downhill, but it's cut off. Now they get it over to McQueen, and he'll back it out to Reinball to Cabot. Long triple on the way for Cabot, right through. He hits his first one, and it's 3-0 Ridgewood. Full court pressure. And let's see how Sandy Valley handles it here this evening. Taking the time and getting it across the timeline. Now working to the right side, it goes to Stenger. Stenger hands the basketball off to Long. Now they'll reset the offense out front with Tozy. Now to Long, looking, still looking. Now trying to get downhill. Dumps it down in the low block area, putting the shot up and missing. Ball still on the deck, getting the rebound is Sandy Valley, and that shot was Stenger missed it, got his own rebound. Now they got it back out front. Sandy Valley a little more patient. Goes to the right side, out into the corner. Now trying to get baseline. Strong move to the hoop and scoring. Nice move by Gino Tozy. Makes it now 3-2, 6:24 to play here in the opening quarter. Cabot will bring it across, hand it to Kinsey. Kinsey, who runs the point. Kinsey right side, it goes to Snyder. Down on the low block to Reinball. Little fadeaway jumper, that's no good. Rebound on the deck, and Ridgewood controls. That's McQueen. Gets it out front to Cabot. Cabot trying to penetrate, dumps it down low to Reinball. Double team. Now he's going to get it out front to Cabot, and they'll reset the offense. Jack Cabot dribbles to the left wing. Now stops and did travel. He looks like he pulled that foot up just a bit. And it'll be at first turnover for Ridgewood. Full court pressure. With the basketball is going to be Dubner. Dubner will bring it up. He's guarded by Parker Snyder. Dubner crosses the timeline. Goes to left wing with the basketball, Tozy. Dubner gets downhill, puts it up, missed the shot. Ball batted around. Rebound comes up to Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey brings it out. He dribbles down the right side, and we're going to get a foul. Picking up that personal foul looks to be Drew Graybill. So Graybill pick up his first foul. It'll be out of bounds right beside the Ridgewood bench with 5:31 to play here in the first quarter. Jackson Cabot brings it across. 3-2 Ridgewood leading. Cabot works right side to Snyder. Snyder jump stop, gives to Kinsey straight downhill, little floater, and it's going right through. Nice move by Andrew Kinsey gets his first basket, makes it 5-2, ran that inside weave and got the basket. Here comes Sandy Valley with the ball out front's Tozy. Tozy right wing to Dubner. Off the basketball into the lane, skip pass out. Thought about the triple, was long, but gives it up. Spin move inside, skip pass all the way out front. They'll continue to work with the basketball, and it's Tozy. Tozy gets down low. Dubner's fadeaway is good. Caleb Dubner gets his first basket, makes it now 5-4, 4:42 to play in the opening quarter. Here comes Kinsey. Kinsey beats pressure, gives it to Cabot. Cabot stops, long triple on the way, back iron no good. Rebound comes down to McQueen. McQueen rebounds it, gets Kinsey back to McQueen. Now to Kinsey, wide open look for three. That's going to be no good. Ball's rebounded by Long. Long gets it out to Dubner. Dubner brings it across the timeline, steps through, passes it down low, skips it out. There's a three ball from the wing. That's going to be no good. Rebound Kinsey. Shot was missed by Tozy. So with the basketballs, Cabot. Cabot out front, resets the offense, hands the ball out to Snyder. Snyder dribbles into the low post, gets it back out to McQueen, hands it to Cabot. Cabot thought about it. Now he'll take the triple and hits it again. 2 out of 3 from long range for Jack Cabot. He has 6. And it's now 8-4. 4-point lead for Ridgewood. Long has it out front. Now they'll skip it into the corner and reset the offense with the basketball. Graybill hands it off to Long. Long off the dribble, and we've got an offensive foul on looked like he said Tozy, but I'm not sure. Let's see. They're saying it's going to be on Drew Graybill.
Not sure if it was kind of away from the ball, so not sure if that was a moving screen or what it was.
That's his second foul. And Ridgewood has it. With the basketball out front, it's Kinsey. Kinsey hands it to Cabot. Cabot backs it out and resets the offense. Right wing to Snyder. Snyder dumps it down low to Ridenball. Ridenball steps through, puts up a fadeaway jumper, no good. Ball's rebounded by Tozy. He tries to dribble through traffic, gets it by over to Graybill. Graybill has it. Thought about the shot, now just to Long. Now he tries to get downhill, forces his way up and in. Branson Long gets his first basket of the night, makes it 8-6 with 2:52 to play in the opening quarter. Here comes Cabot. Jack Cabot has it out front. Gives it up to Kinsey. Kinsey looks to Snyder. Snyder to Cabot. Cabot on the left wing goes over top to Kinsey. Now to Parker Snyder. Snyder back to Cabot. Cabot penetrates all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Nobody slid over, and Jackson Cabot gets the basket. He's got 8, and it's now 10-6. He's got 8 of the 10 with 2:25 to play here in the opening quarter. With a basketball, Stenger. Stenger to Long. Long out front to Overly, who checked in. His shot's no good. Ball's on the deck. We've got a whistle. And it's going to go against number 24, Thorne Stenger. It's going to be a hold. That was right in front of us. We saw it. Pretty easy call.
Just on the rebound, just a tad aggressive. And he shook his head yes. He knew he fouled as soon as he got the whistle.
So 10-6 with 2:12 to go in the opening quarter. Bringing the ball across the timeline will be Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey, top of the key, goes right side. With the basketball is going to be Brylan Williams, who checked in. They get it down low. McQueen thought about it. Now gives it to Cabot. Cabot penetrates inside, dumps it down to Kinsey, back to Cabot. A little up fake. Now he'll kick it over and throw it away. Turnover for Ridgewood, their second. And the ball goes over. And checking in also will be Jacoby Wilson will get in for Ridgewood. And McQueen will take a break. Full court pressure, really more token. Have 1:45 to play here in the opening quarter. 10-6 Ridgewood with a 4-point lead. Sandy Valley brings it across with Tozy. Goes into the corner of Dubner. Down low it goes to Stenger. Skip pass out front. Long has it at the top of the key. Now Dubner on the left wing. Down low, trying to force his way inside. Dumps it down low. Nice pass. And getting the basket's going to be Tozy. Tozy now has 4 points in the ball game. 2-point lead at 10-8 with 1:20 to play in the opening quarter. Jackson Cabot crosses over. Skip pass all the way out to Kinsey. Now to Cabot out front. Thought about it, but now he'll put it on the deck and try to get downhill. He does, and his ball stripped and stolen away. Turnover. They get it ahead, coming hard and then laying it up and missing the layup was Tozy, and rebound to Kinsey. Kinsey has it, under a minute to play. Kinsey, top of the key. Gives it to Cabot. Jackson Cabot, right wing. It goes to Braylon Williams. Over to Parker Snyder. Snyder dribbles into the lane. Now backs it out to Cabot. Jackson Cabot hands it off and gets it right back. 35 seconds to play to Snyder to Cabot. See if Ridgewood plays it down for one. Wilson to Cabot. Looks like that's what their plan is here as we're under 30 seconds. Now they go double team Cabot, and Coach Dolick wants a quick 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Quick start for Ridgewood, but Sandy Valley just kind of hanging around.
They certainly are. Very impressed with Sandy Valley's speed. I tell you, on that last fast break, boy, they were just coming down the court extremely fast and able to finish there with a nice pass and Tozy finishing. But great speed, and as Coach Dolick mentioned in Coach's Corner, great athleticism as well, especially from the bigs on Sandy Valley.
All right, both teams ready to resume play. There's 23 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Ridgewood has it. I think they surprised them a little bit with that quick double team out near the timeline. So Coach Dolick got himself a quick timeout. Still 23 seconds to play in the quarter. Andrew Kinsey will walk it across the timeline. Works left side to Cabot with 15. Cabot off the dribble. Steps back, now goes downhill, gives it up. Hands it down low to Breidenball, trying to step through, and he travels. So it'll be a turnover for Ridgewood, their fourth. And it'll be Sandy Valley with an opportunity with 6 seconds to go to tie or take the lead at the end of the first. They get it into Dubner. Here he comes quickly, crosses the timeline. Almost lost it. They're going to have to get it up quick. He does get it away in time, but it's no good. That's long. So we've played one quarter. And after one, it's Ridgewood 10, Sandy Valley 8. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Liam Fetty checked into the game for Sandy Valley. He'll inbound the ball, and we're underway. Caleb Dubner goes left side. And we have a whistle. Another looks like an illegal pick, and that's going to go against Branson Long. So that's the second one of those we've seen tonight. Now Andrew Kinsey will bring it across for Ridgewood. Kinsey, top of the key. Looks out front, gets to Cabot. Cabot, left side, hands the basketball off to Luke McCombs, who checked in. Now with the ball's Kinsey, back to Cabot. Cabot looking. Now he goes right side. There's going to be a long three ball. It's going to be in and out. Shot no good by McCombs. And here comes in a hurry. It's going to be Sandy Valley. Dubner has the top of the key. Looking for somebody. Now puts it on the deck. Now they're looking down that low block to Stenger. Trying to post low. They're going to take a 3 ball, and he's going to hit it. And that's going to be out front is Dubner.
They're going to bring the officials together. I was writing down the stats, so I kind of missed it, but a lot of contact. It looked like Long had, not Long, but excuse me, Stinger had McQueen behind him, and of course Logan Ridenball was out guarding the ball, so a little bit of pushing and shoving on the rebound, just kind of some boxing out. So I think that might be what they're chatting about. See if they make a call here. They're going to bring the coaches together, and looks like probably just tell them to clean it up rather than a double foul.
The way they're walking, I think they're going to shoot. Well, they can't shoot unless it's a technical.
Yeah, they are walking down there like Ridgewood is going to. Haven't seen a call yet, but Sandy Valley coach not too happy with the call. So, well, I guess he's okay now. So we're going to. Looks like Jack Cabot's going to shoot some free throws. And again, still haven't seen a call. Nothing on the board yet. There we go. Looks like Stinger did get a foul.
So I'm kind of interested why they're shooting.
Yeah, because it's not the 5th.
Cabot's first throw's no good.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss with that too. And now we're going to stop play again and try to figure this out. Now Jack Cabot shooting free throws. We know how that goes.
I mean, if it's an intentional foul, everybody be off the line.
Yeah, and they're not. Now they're questioning if Jack Cabot's the one that should be shooting. And again, still not sure why we're shooting. So Jack Cabot already took 1 free throw, and now they pull everybody off the line. And then now they're calling an intentional. And Sandy Valley wanting an explanation of.
And he's saying he's not the one who should be shooting, and he's absolutely correct
he is
by
correct.
that.
And one official walks away from the Sandy Valley coach. The other official tries to actually talk to him and figure out who the shooter is. So Jace McQueen should be the shooter. It was Jace McQueen and Stinger down low getting after it. Now Jace McQueen. What a cluster.
Well, Cabot does that every game. When there's anything like that, it's even questionable. He heads to the line.
If there's a foul 90 feet from the basket, Cabot just heads to the line. And I remember 2 times this year it hasn't worked, but there was a game where it actually did work, and they let him shoot it. And, of course, and they're going to let Jack Cabot. Jack Cabot missed his first free throw while everybody was on the lane, but now they're going to get – he's only going to get 1 more now.
Okay, now we go. Now we're ready to play. And he hits the second one. All right, so here we go.
That'll be Ridgewood basketball.
That took about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and only a minute off the clock here in this second quarter. Well, we got it figured out now.
11-11's the score, in case you're interested, with 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. And I think everybody's got things under wraps, and now we're ready to go. And here comes Cabot. Jackson Cabot brings it across the timeline. Right wing, now trying a nice move, stepping through and missing the shot was McCombs, and then grabbing the rebound was number 14, that's Fetty, and then he was fouled by, I believe he was fouled by Jace McQueen.
He was.
So here comes Dubner. Dubner guarded by McQueen, gets it over in the corner, now trying to get downhill, steps a skip pass out to Tozy. Tozy back out front. Penetration, gives it out top to Long. Long to Dubner. Dubner, skip pass over wide open the corner, but that's going to be an offensive foul on Stinger, and I believe that's his 3rd.
I believe you're right.
It is, so he's going to have to come out. That'll really hurt their rebounding. It's getting back in will be Overly. Natch Overly will check in. 11-11's the score with 6:20 to play here in the first half. Cabot brings it across the timeline. Goes right side to Snyder. Snyder gives it up out front to Jace McQueen. McQueen dribbling. Now behind his back, almost lost it. Now he gives it up to Snyder. Now run the outside weave. Cabot has it. Cabot off the dribble, straight down Broadway. Missed the layup. Ball's loose and comes up to number 14, Liam Fetty. Fetty brings it himself in a hurry. All the way down, steps through, throws up a shot, and is fouled by Reidenball. So Fetty just took it coast to coast in a hurry, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Be the first free throws of the ball game for Sandy Valley.
2 shots coming and a tie ball game with 5:44 to play here in the first half. First free throw is good, so Liam Fetty on the board. Gives Sandy a 1-point lead at 12-11. And hits them both. 13-11 the score. And here comes the Generals. With the basketball out front, Kinsey. Hands it to Cabot. Cabot works left wing. Stop, fakes up, gets in tied to Reidenball, and it's stolen away. Turns it over. Tozy has it. Trying to shake, gets to Long across the timeline. Long straight downhill, has it deflected from behind. It'll stay with Sandy Valley.
Nice job by McQueen to knock it loose. Andrew Kinsey tried to save it, but got a hand on it, so it'll come back and stay with Sandy Valley.
5:20 to play here in the first half. It's 13-11. Sandy with a 2-point lead. Fetty will inbound. Now he just goes all the way outside to Brinson Long. Gives it over to Dubner. Dubner off the dribble. Puts it up, has it deflected out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Dubner, and it'll be a turnover, and ball goes over to Ridgewood, their 5th turnover here in the first half. So here comes Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey across the timeline. Hands it to Snyder. Snyder, closely guarded, puts it on the deck, dumps it down low. Little floater is going to be right through for Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey gets his second basket. He has 4 points. And it's now Ridgewood with a 15-13 lead. Out front with the basketball. Tozy. Hands it out front with the ball is going to be Overly. They're just working the perimeter. Dubner. Fetty. Hands it back out front to Overly. And they'll just pull it back out and reset. Little spin move, little fadeaway jumper. That's going to be good for Dubner. I think that score's wrong. I think it's 15-13 Sandy Valley.
And after that one, that might be 15s.
So with the basketball is going to be Cabot. He works right side to Kinsey, down in the low block area, stepping through and scoring the basket. It's going to be number 23, Parker Snyder. So Snyder with his first basket. And there's a 3 ball. It's going to be long, no good. Rebound batted around, but coming out of there with it's going to be Tozy. Into the quarter, quick move downside, a little reverse layup, no good. Ball rebounded by Cabot, and he's going to be fouled by Overly.
It's a nice move by Dubner, just unable to make that reverse layup.
And now they've got the scoreboard right at 15-15.
Saw the scoreboard operator talking to both people with the book to confirm, and you are right.
So with the basketball will be Ridgewood with 3:20 to play here in the first half, tied at 15. Kinsey right side to Snyder. Snyder gives it up to McQueen, goes to the hoop, missed the layup. Dubner rebounds it, gets it ahead to Tozy. Tozy coming fast, trying to get all the way downhill, puts it up and in. Nice move by Gino Tozy. In a hurry, makes it 17-15. Here comes Cabot for Ridgewood. Under 3 to play in the opening quarter. 17-15. Dumps it down low to Kinsey. He's fouled from behind, and he'll shoot 2. And picking up that foul will be number 14, and that's Liam Fetty. And that'll put Andrew Kinsey at the line. He has 4 points in the ball game. I believe first trip to the stripe.
It is.
And his first throw is right through. 5 points for Andrew Kinsey. 1 point game at 17-16. Gives it a couple bounces. And hits them both. 6 points for Kinsey here in the first half. Tied at 17 with 2:45 to play in the opening half. Dubner will bring it across for Sandy Valley. Gets a high pick from Long, top of the key, now hesitates, gets downhill, puts it up and in. Caleb Dubner with 7 1/4, 9 in the game, gives Sandy another 2-point lead at 19-17. Cabot has it out front. Now he tries a spin move, little scoop shot, and he's going to be fouled by Dubner.
Cabot will head back to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2.
So Jackson Cabot has 9 points to lead the Ridgewood scoring. Cabot gives it a couple bounces, and his first throw is good. Into double figures now with 10 points. Now 2 of 3 from the stripe. Wilson's back, and Snyder and Kinsey will take a break. Cabot's second one is good as well. So he now has 11. They get the basketball into Fetty, and he'll bring it across the timeline. We're tied at 19 with 2:15 to play here in the first half. Left side, it goes to Tozy. Tozy, left wing to Dubner. Dubner guarded by Snyder, trying to get baseline. Skip pass into the corner to Fetty. He fumbles and loses it. Here comes Ridgewood. And traveling with the basketball is going to be number 22, Luke McCombs. And turnover number 6 for the Generals. Both teams with 6 turnovers. And that'll get Reidenball back.
Somebody's got to take a break.
That'll be Jace McQueen will come out. So now we're ready to go. Fetty will be the inbounder. Gets it into Dubner. Actually, that's Tozy will bring it across the timeline. Left corner to Long. Now they get it off to Dubner. Dubner off the dribble. Guarded by Reidenball, and he just backs it out with 1:38 to play. Off the dribble, trying to penetrate. Spin move. Now picks it up. Gives it off. There's a long triple, and that's going to be right through for Natch Overley. High archer, and he drops it through. Gives him a 3-point lead. Cabot comes across the timeline, gives it inside to Snyder, dumps it down to Reidenball, puts it up, and gets his first basket. Logan Reidenball on the board now with a hoop, 22-21. Overley has it. Gives it up to Fetty. He'll just walk it across against Wilson, down the right side. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Long on the left wing. Looks, skip pass caught. Overly downhill, missed the layup. The ball comes up, and scoring the basket, I believe, is Long. Branson Long gets his second basket. Makes it a 3-point game at 24-21. McCombs has it all the way over to Wilson. Back to Cabot. McCombs on the corner. Now dumps it down low to Reidenball. Steps through, and it's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Sandy Valley in kind of a little bit of a zone, and Ridgewood did a good job of finding that half spot. Logan Reidenball and made a nice move to the basket.
So Logan Reidenball with 2 points in the ball game. I believe first trip to the stripe.
It is.
33 seconds to play here in the quarter. His throw rolls around a couple times and drops through. Gives him 3 points in the ball game. Queen gets back in.
Thornstinger getting back in for Sandy Valley. 33 seconds left with those 3 fouls, probably for some rebounding purposes.
Also, Drew Graybell has been sitting a long while with 2 fouls, gets back in. Second throw is good for Reidenball, hits them both. He now has 4 points in the game with 33 seconds to play in the opening half. With the basketball will be Dubner. He'll bring it across the timeline. And we have a timeout by Sandy Valley. be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
Sandy Valley used a timeout with 27 seconds to play. They have a 1-point lead and probably going to play it down or try to play it down for one shot, and we're underway. With the basketball, Dubner out front, right wing. Double team stolen away by Snyder. Dumps it down, putting it up to Kinsey, and he scores. Andrew Kinsey, good first half for him this evening, and now Ridgewood has a 1-point lead with 10 seconds. Called that timeout, didn't get anything out of it. Dubner off the dribble with 5 seconds. Still dribbling, gives it up. There's a 3-ball right through. Hitting that triple at the buzzer is Sandy Valley. And I believe it was Drew Graybill hit it. And that'd be a 3-ball. And at halftime, Sandy Valley has a 2-point lead on Ridgewood at 27-25. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
Community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. It's halftime, and Ridgewood is out in front, or Sandy Valley is actually out in front of Ridgewood by a score of 27-25. JV game played earlier was Ridgewood, a winner over Sandy Valley by a score of 55-43. Ridgewood led at the end of the first break 10-8, and the pace picked up quite a bit in the second quarter, and Sandy Valley hit a couple threes late to take the 2-point lead at halftime, 27-25. Taking a look at individual scoring first for Sandy Valley. They were led in scoring by Caleb Dubner. Dubner had 9 points on a triple and 3 2-point field goals. 6 points for Gino Tozy on 3 field goals. 4 points for Branson Long. 3 points each for Natch Overly and Drew Graybill. And 2 free throws for Liam Fetty. That is the 27-point total for Sandy Valley. For Ridgewood, they were led by their leading scorer, Jackson Cabot. Cabot had 11 first-half points. He had a pair of triples, a 2-point field goal, and 3 free throws for his 11 points. Andrew Kinsey, a real solid first half for him. He had 8 points on 3 field goals and 2 free throws. Logan Breidenball added 4 points on a field goal and 2 throws. And Parker Snyder had a basket for 2 points. That is the 25-point total for the Generals. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Sandy Valley on top of Ridgewood at the half, 27-25. 3-point land. Sandy Valley was 3 of 7, shooting 43%. Ridgewood was 2 of 5, shooting 40%. 2-point field goals. Sandy Valley was 8 of 13, shooting 62%. Ridgewood was 6 of 11, shooting 55%. From the free throw line, Sandy Valley was a perfect 2 of 2. Ridgewood was 7 of 8, shooting 88%. In the rebounding department, it was Sandy Valley out-rebounding Ridgewood 9-7, and turnovers, Sandy Valley with 7, Ridgewood with 6.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, an interesting first half. You know, Ridgewood had led a good bit of it, but Sandy Valley with a nice little run and has that 2-point lead.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Ridgewood kind of got off to a great start. Sandy Valley really picked up the tempo a little bit there late in that first quarter and into that second quarter. Just started boy, I tell you, when they got the ball and were going full court, they were going full speed. And with Tozy and Graybill, they were just running the floor extremely well. Of course, Stinger, also a great post player, has great size down low and athleticism. I tell you, I'm impressed with Caleb Dubner has done pretty well. He's 3 of 5 on 2-point field goals, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc. So an excellent first half performance by him. And I'm telling you, his speed and athleticism really getting to the basket. Seems like for Sandy Valley, everything's downhill. They just do a great job of getting to the basket. And again, that speed just allows them to get there very easily and quickly. And also they're leading and rebounding in the first half as well, so they've done a great job rebounding the basketball. And then late in that second quarter, they kind of threw a little bit of zone in there and gave Ridgewood a little bit of problems, but they kind of found that half spot with Logan Ridenball. Andrew Kinsey with a few nice floaters to kind of beat that zone, just a few dribbles to beat the first man, and obviously not going down low to beat the second man, but a nice floater in the lane, one on the baseline. So trying to do everything they can offensively to beat that zone.
You know, one thing about Sandy Valley, and Coach Dolick mentioned it on the pregame show, is the fact that this is an athletic bunch. He said they've had a ton of close games this year. He said up there the big problem was that they couldn't rebound with these guys, and in Stenger he has sat out a good bit of that first half with those 3 fouls, and at that 6'6" height, and he's a strong kid as well. I can see where occasionally if they get ahead of you, they could give you some problems.
Oh, they certainly can. I'd say you're exactly right in terms of the foul trouble. Keeping him on the bench has benefited Ridgewood because he is an excellent rebounder and obviously has the height and, of course, the athleticism as well. So you can tell he's a force to reckon with on the board. So him being on the bench was, the best game plan for Ridgewood. Still has those 3 fouls, but I'm sure we'll expect to see a lot of him unless he gets into some more foul trouble here in the second half. But I can definitely see where rebounding is a strength of Sandy Valley because, again, they have the height, but it's just the athleticism as well. They're quick to get to the basket, and, of course, they can jump extremely well also. So a very good team here in Sandy Valley.
All right, the first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. It's halftime, and Sandy Valley is out in front of Ridgewood by 2 at 27-25. We'll be back, and we'll get to the second half. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health. Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hi, I'm Reggie Miller. Hi, I'm Marty Miller. Tax refund season is here, and it's time to turn that refund into a ride. Come see us at RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, 1102 Chestnut Street. Where you driving, dreams come true. Also, good luck to our favorite Redskin, Quentin Summers.
It's halftime, and it's 27-25 lead for Sandy Valley. Some other games in the area haven't got any scores yet, but of local interest, New Lexington is up at Riverview tonight. Coshocton had to go on the road. They're down at Sheridan in an interesting MVL clash tonight. We have Maysville is down at Tri-Valley. First time Tri-Valley played Maysville was about a 45-point win for Maysville, which is, if you know anything at all about the history of those two teams, that was that's a different story.
My guess is about a 45-point differential would probably be more than the last 10 seasons combined as a differential. It's normally a very close matchup between those two teams, but boy, Maysville just a very strong basketball team this year, and I'm sure that'd be an interesting one to watch the score here tonight, so we'll have to see if we get an update on that one.
And tomorrow on WTNS, 11 o'clock or roughly in that area, we'll have a girls game for you. It'll be Maysville traveling to Riverview, and that game, like we said, will probably be right around 11:15, depending on how the first game goes as well.
Yeah, as mentioned, there will be a junior high game at Riverview at 10. So no JV team for the Riverview Lady Bears, but a junior high game at 10. So we'll be on the air right after that game. It'll be you and Stephanie on the call. So hopefully around 11 and definitely before the snow flies. At least we're hoping for what everybody's saying.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, maybe yes, maybe no, but
got to get you home and get you in front of that TV for the big snowstorm that's coming. Get some games on.
All right, both teams have hit the floor, and we're just about ready to get underway. Ridgewood will have it first. They trail by 2 at 27-25. Parker Snyder will be the inbounder, and we're underway. Andrew Kinsey has it. He brings it across the timeline. Dumps it to down. McQueen's taking a 3 ball, and he hits it. Jace McQueen gets his first basket, a triple from the wing. And now Ridgewood has a 1-point lead at 28-27. Tozy has it on the right wing. Brings it back out front to Long. Long hands it off to Dubner. Dubner thought about it. Now he's going to take a 3 ball, and he hits it. So back-to-back triples start the second half. Dubner with 12 in the ball game. And here comes Cabot for Ridgewood. 30-28, 2-point lead for Sandy. Left side to Kinsey. Andrew Kinsey. Top of the circle, penetrates, gives it to Cabot. Cabot back to Kinsey on the right wing, but now he gives it up. Snyder, now the ball stripped. No, it's going to be a kick, and it'll remain with Ridgewood. It'll be played in underneath the hoop at the baseline. The inbounder will be Parker Snyder. Now we're ready to go. Snyder looking. Now he gives it all the way out front to Cabot. Cabot guarded by Tozy. Goes left wing to Kinsey. Kinsey looking. Now goes top to Snyder. Snyder hands to Cabot. High on the right wing. Cabot looking. Couple dribbles and hands it to Jace McQueen. McQueen goes left side to Snyder. Snyder straight down the middle. Dumps it in the corner. McQueen. Still looking. Now skip pass all the way across to Cabot. Double team. Now gets it into Snyder. Snyder over there to McQueen. He's going to try his back-to-back triples. Jace McQueen starts the second half with back-to-back triples. And it's 31-30. Ridgewood with a 1-point lead. With the ball out on Stenger. Now he gives it up to Dubner. Dubner into the corner. It goes to Tozy. Stenger has it. Thought about it going downhill, but gives it up to Long. Long dribbles down low, powers it up, and draws the foul on Jace McQueen.
Long will head to the free throw line for his first opportunity tonight.
Long has 4 points in the ball game, and he'll shoot a couple. Two shots coming. 6:10 to play here in the third. The lefty's first throw is good. Branson Long, 5 points here this evening. And we're tied at 31. And that's short. It's going to be just grazes the rim, and it'll go out of bounds, and the ball goes over to Ridgewood. 31-31 with 6:10 to play here in the third. Cabot will bring it across for the Generals. Cabot hands it to Kinsey. Andrew Kinsey holding it out top, works to the right wing. Gives it to Reinball, back to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble, dumps it down in a low block, and Snyder put it up, but somebody bumped him from behind. Let's see who they call it on. Looks like number 11, Caleb Dubner, will pick it up. That'll be his third. And Parker Snyder will be at the line to shoot 2 with 5:50 to play here in the third.
Parker Snyder's first trip to the line tonight.
His throw is good. Parker Snyder has 3 points in the ball game. 32-31. 33-31 as Snyder hits them both. Full court pressure. Dubner has it, and they peel back, and Dubner will bring it across the timeline. Goes right behind that and did throw it away. Long wasn't looking, and a turnover for Sandy will be their 8th of the ball game, compared to 6 for Ridgewood. And Andrew Kinsey will bring it across with 5:35 to play in the third. Kinsey works left wing, goes down to Cabot, gets the corner. McQueen thought about that 3-second call on Reidenball, and I think he was thinking he was going to take the shot, and he didn't. And by the time he passed it back out, the 3-second call, and that'll be the 7th turnover for Ridgewood. Cabot deflects it out of bounds. Pressure that time, tried a cross-court pass, and really fortunate they did maintain possession. 33-31, Ridgewood with a 2-point lead. Ridgewood ratcheting up the pressure a little bit. But they beat it easily and gives it up into the corner. Now back out front. Stinger, he's going downhill. Now he gives it up. Just working the perimeter. Tozy out Stinger. Left wing it goes to Dubner. Dubner out front. Back to Dubner in the corner. Now into long down low. Powering up and missed the shot. And Jace McQueen grabbed the rebound and gives it to Cabot. Cabot, quick pass down. He throws it away. Turned over from the head of the pack, and they're going to return the turnover. So Dubner picked it off, and then he overthrew his intended receiver, and now it's 33-31. Ridgewood has it back. Long will take a break, and getting back will be Liam Fetty. Fetty gave him some solid minutes in that first half. Here comes Cabot. 4:45 to play in the third. Jack Cabot works right wing, hands it off to McQueen. McQueen looking down to Reidenball. Spin move, trying to get him off his feet. He missed the shot. Ball loose, and rebound comes to Fetty. Fetty gets it out and gets it right back, and he brings it himself. Goes into the left corner to Tozy. Back to Fetty. Fetty right wing, and Cabot with the steal and a foul on Fetty. So steal for Cabot. That's the 10th turnover for Sandy Valley. So it'll be Ridgewood ball on the far sideline. Parker Snyder will inbound with 4:21 to play here in the third. Get it into Kinsey. Andrew Kinsey across the timeline, gets the high pick from Cabot. Kinsey stops, little floaters right through. Andrew Kinsey, nice ball game for him into double figures with 10 points. Now a 4-point Ridgewood lead at 35-31. Left side, working around the perimeter. Gives it up. It was Graybill. Now they'll just keep working. Dubner, Stinger, and he's going to be bumped and fouled by Reidenball. A little up fake, and they just got Reidenball a little bit off his base a little bit, and he picks up the personal foul, but it's only his second. 3:49 to play here in the third. Dubner will be inbounding, goes to Tozy. Tozy gives it up to Dubner. Slices in, misses the shot, and Reidenball rebounds for Ridgewood. Gives it up to Cabot. Cabot brings it across the timeline. Down the left corner to McQueen. Jace McQueen dribbles back out front, hands it to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble. Trying to penetrate down inside, and we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe that it's going to be on Tozy. Let's wait and see.
It is.
And it'll be out of bounds to Ridgewood. And Jack Cabot will be the inbounder. 3:27 to play here in the third. To Reidenball, little nice play. They just circled him underneath. Nice lob pass, and Reidenball gets his 6th point. 6-point lead now. Ridgewood opening it up a bit here with 3:15 to play in the third. With the basketball out front's Tozy. Goes to the left side to Stinger. Now he's bumped and fouled by Reidenball, and that'll be his third. Once again, he just kind of that little head fake, making him think he might shoot it.
Yeah, Stinger hasn't taken a three all ball game, but he's got great head fakes because he's got Logan Reidenball off his feet a little bit there, and then he kind of gives him a good body when he tries to go around him.
Luke McCombs is checked in. Dubner's going to take a break, and Long will get back for Sandy Valley. They trail by 6, 37-31, with 3:06 to play here in the third. Stanger has it at the foul line, dumps it down to Long, and picking up that foul is Parker Snyder. Just run a little high-low, trying to establish those bigs, and they're big.
Yeah, I tell you, Long's got great size down low, did a great job of sealing off Parker Snyder, and just got the ball, and of course finishes with that left around there.
All right, and Sandy will inbound. They need a basket if they want to stay in this one. To Dubner. Dubner goes left wing. There's a 3-ball on the way, and that's going to be good for Drew Graybill. Big basket for Sandy Valley. Makes it 37-34, 3-point lead. McQueen has it and left. He's going to try his third. That one is an air ball Long. Rebound comes down to Fetty. Quickly to Long. Long throws to Stinger inside, and he lays it in. So bang, bang, and all of a sudden, Sandy Valley's got it back to 1 at 37-36 with 2:26 to play here in the third. Cabot stops, hesitates, loses control, and gets it down low when we got the jump ball. And that'll be a turnover for Ridgewood, their 9th, as Sandy Valley has the basketball. Dubner will get back. And let's see who's coming out. Somebody's going to come out. Must be Fetty. So full court pressure by Ridgewood with 2:17 to play here in the quarter. Dubner has it with 2:15 to play. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gives it up to Tozy, guarded by Cabot. Tozy to Long. Dumps it down to Stinger, and that's going to be an offensive foul. As just lowered that shoulder and
with 3 fouls.
Ran over McQueen.
Boy, when you say ran over, I mean he lowered the shoulder and plowed him over.
That's a 4th foul for Stinger. One of those things. I think it was just he knew he had the little guy on him. Instead of just making a controlled move, just kind of lowered that shoulder and drew the charge. So with the basketball, Parker Snyder. Snyder steps through, dumps it down low to Kinsey, puts one up. That's no good. Ball batted around. McQueen tried to get it, but it was stolen away. And they're going to give that to Ridgewood. Now we have now that both officials are going to say they're going to see which one they give it to.
Looks like they're going to keep it with Sandy.
And actually it should have been Ridgewood's ball. The ball was tipped second. They saw the first tip, they didn't see the second, but Sandy Valley has it. And they trail by 1 with 1:34 to play here in the third. Dubner out front, gets the high pick. Goes right side to Tozy, back to Dubner. Now he gets to Long. Long's going to try a 3-ball. That's going to be in and out, no good, and rebound McQueen. McQueen gives it to Cabot with 1:13 to play in the third. 37-36. Jack Cabot, left side to McCombs. Now he goes over to Snyder, gives it off to Cabot. Cabot dribbles downhill to the left side or the right side and gets it back in the corner and dribbles back out. Under a minute to play, and they're going to get Tozy for...
I'm not sure I agree with that. Tozy's playing some great defense. He's really moving his feet there. Wasn't a lot of hand contact, but boy, he's got some quickness.
Tell you what's one of these things with those type of fouls like that, it really depends on who's officiating.
You're exactly right.
We've seen both ways all year long.
Yeah.
So Cabot at the line. He has 11.
3 of 4 from the line.
His first throw's good. Gives him 12 in the ball game, and it's now a 2-point lead at 38-36. Braylon Williams will get in for Ridgewood. And he hits them both. So Cabot with 13 points. 39-36, under a minute to play here in the third. Left side. Now back to the center of the floor is Fetty. Dumps it down in the low block area, gives it up to Tozy. Tozy dribbles out, now trying to get downhill, but is cut off. Gives it to Graybill, back out to Dubner. He's going to try a three ball. That's going to be no good, but rebound Long. Long skips pass out to Tozy. Into the corner goes to Fetty. Fetty stops, little up fake, shot's good. Liam Fetty has 4 points in the ball game. 39-38. 15 seconds to play. Ridgewood definitely will play for the last one here late in the third quarter. Cabot, right side, trying to get it all the way to the basket. Little floater is good. Jackson Cabot knocks down the floater, gives him 15, and that's the end of three quarters. So after three, it's Ridgewood out in front of Sandy Valley by a score of 41-38. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Einello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Einello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Einello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Cheeseburger in order, their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. And both teams getting ready to hit the floor. It's a good one here. 41-38. It'll be Ridgewood basketball when we resume play. There's the whistle. And inbounding the basketball will be Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey with the basketball, works right side. Snyder trying to get downhill, is cut off. Now gives up McQueen, nice little up fake. He goes strong to the hoop, puts one up, misses it, and rebound comes down to Fetty. Fetty brings it out in a hurry for Sandy Valley. Takes it all the way in, throws up a shot, missed it, but following up is going to be Graybill, and I believe he'll be fouled from behind. Let's see who they give the foul to. Foul will be on Andrew Kinsey, and shooting 2 free throws will be Drew Graybill. Graybill has 6 points on a pair of triples.
First trip to the line tonight.
His first throw rattles home. He has 7 points in the ball game. 41-39. And 41-40 as he hits them both. So Ridgewood has the basketball. Jackson Cabot will bring it across the timeline for the Generals. Cabot working left swing. Trying to get everybody set. All the way to the basket. Spin move inside, skips it back out to Snyder. Snyder in trouble, but gets it off to Cabot. Cabot now dribbles to the right side, trying to beat a couple people. Dumps it down to Reinball. His jumper's good. Logan Reinball with a big hoop. He now up to 8 points in the ball game. And it's 43-40 off a pass from Cabot. Dubner brings it across the timeline, hands the Fetty back to Dubner. Dubner, top of the circle. Spin move in the lane. Little fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Cabot rebounds. Cabot comes in a hurry for Ridgewood. Cabot, top of the circle. Looking left side to Kinsey. Kinsey down low to Reinball. Little move inside. Ball's off the rim, no good. And they're going to call foul on Long.
I'm not sure what the second whistle was for.
I think it's a technical.
Well, he really didn't he did it with his fingers like a T and didn't put it up in the air like a normal technical. We'll let them figure this out. In the event of an accident, Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brillhart's now offers rentals and towing. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
So it was a technical foul, and it was on Long. And they're still talking about it as Reinball will go ahead and shoot the first 2 free throws. First one's good. Reinball now up to 9 points. I'd say he'll probably shoot them all, especially if he hits the first 2. He does. He'll probably shoot them all. Now they're going to change it up. So Cabot will go to the line to shoot the technicals. Now it's a 5-point lead for Ridgewood. Jackson Cabot, first throw is on the way. That's good. They've hit 3 of 3. And they can have a 7-point lead and the ball here if this throw goes through. And it does. So Ridgewood, 4 straight throws. Now they'll get Stinger back, and taking a break will be Branson Long, who also picked up that technical. So Ridgewood has it with 6:36 to play here in the ball game. 47-40. Snyder throws it in, and we're back in action here with 6:32 to play here in the ball game. Cabot off the dribble, works left wing, gives it off to McQueen. And Cabot has it. Looks like Ridgewood may run a little bit of clock here. Gives it up to Snyder. Snyder out front to Kinsey, but Cabot runs it down. Dribbles out of traffic as they try to double him up. They get it over to McQueen. Dumps it down low. Nice pass. Gives it up to Reidenball. Missed the shot. And fouling will be Reidenball from behind. If that's him, that'll be his 4th.
There's a great pass by McQueen to Reidenball. Just had a lot of contact when went up for it.
So let's see who they give it to.
And no official wants to take it out on the baseline here.
I don't know if they've even... Well, they haven't put it on the board. Yes, it was Reidenball, and it is his 4th. Full court pressure, and they throw it away. Cabot comes up with a steal. So 7-point lead with under 6 to play. Kinsey has it on the left wing. Now he dribbles to the center of the floor, still dribbling. Hands the basketball out front to Snyder, back to Kinsey. Kinsey, little floater in the lane, no good. Rebound comes down to Fetty, and they're going to call a jump ball. But Sandy Valley will have it. Braylon Williams gets in. Gives Reidenball break with those 4 fouls. 5:35 to play in the ball game. They get it in. And it's going to be a foul on Snyder. It's going to be a push. And that
3rd team foul on the Generals.
Be his 2nd. And now they get it in to Tozy. He'll bring it across the timeline, guarded by Cabot. Works the right side. Dumps it down low to Stinger into the corner, and they can't handle it. Now turn it over again. That's the 13th turnover for Sandy Valley. It'll be Ridgewood ball on the baseline. Snyder will inbound, get it to Cabot. Jack Cabot brings it across for Ridgewood. Cabot crosses over, double team, but gets it over to Kinsey. Throws it all the way across to McQueen, back to Cabot, and then he walked.
And that double team, I tell you, Sandy Valley bringing that double team. Anytime whoever has the ball, they're bringing 2 to you, and that brought kind of just had Jackson Cabot. Just kind of flustered him just enough to take an extra step.
So now it'll be out of bounds on the sideline, near sideline. Get it into Tozy as we approach 5 minutes here in the ball game. 47-40, 7-point lead. Ridgewood has pulled away a bit. Now we got another whistle. And picking up that foul is going to be Drew Graybill. So it'll be a turnover for Sandy Valley. They're 14th, and Ridgewood has it. Graybill will come out, and getting in will be Natch Overley. Composure has not been on the side of Sandy Valley here, especially late.
I believe that's at least 3 or 4 turnovers from offensive fouls.
So Kinsey goes downhill and has the ball stripped. It'll be a kick. The ball will stay with Ridgewood. 4:43 to play here in the ball game. Lobs it inside. Now we got another whistle.
Put the ball on the baseline. He's got to go to the table. I almost thought Sandy Valley's coach wanted a timeout, but he wasn't kind of making a big deal about it, but they've got to sort something out of the table. So while they're doing that, we'll let you know. Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
And there's still a discussion at the scores table. It's 47-40.
They're taking a look at the Sandy Valley book over there, so not quite sure. We've got the scorekeeper and the bookkeeper kind of figuring out if we're on the same page here at the 47-40 score, but the score hasn't changed in a little bit of time here.
47-40 is a score. 4:43 now. Everybody's returning to their benches while they discuss this. And we'll tell you the Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
I'm not sure what we got sorted out, but it'll be the exact same thing we just did with Ridgewood ball under their own hoop.
4:43 to play, 47-40 the score. Ridgewood with the lead, and now we're ready to go. Trying to get it in, and they turn it on. No, Cabot, nope, it did touch the sideline, so that's a turnover for Ridgewood. They're 10th. 11th.
Things starting to get a little more physical here in this fourth quarter. Sandy Valley really tightening up that defense.
Seems like we've had more stoppage.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're ready to go, and here comes Tozy. Gino, now another whistle. Now this time we'll have a timeout by Sandy Valley. Waiting to see what they're going to do. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. It's courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 47-40. Ridgewood with the lead, and it's taken about 20 minutes to play the last 30 seconds.
It certainly has. Lots of whistles and stoppages of time, and I think we're ready to play now.
There we go. Now it'll be Garraway ball. I couldn't even remember whose ball was. It's been so long.
Sandy Valley.
Yeah.
He's a
Garraway. The other red uniforms. All right, now let's go. Here we go with the ball is going to be out front's Dubner. Dubner slowly trying to find an opening. There's a long triple, and that's going to be no good. And rebound by McQueen. Jace McQueen gobbles up the rebound, hands it off to Cabot. And Jack Cabot will bring it across the timeline at 4:08. Now they double team. He's in trouble. Now we're going to get a 30-second timeout from Coach Dolick, I believe. Let's wait and see. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Have a score of local interest as Tri-Valley is actually out in front of Maysville at halftime by a score of 30-28. So interesting game at the Doghouse here this evening.
Boy, that is interesting. That sounds like a good one.
All right, so it will be Ridgewood ball with 4:05 to play here in the ball game. Now we're ready to go. Jack Cabot has it. And he'll cross the timeline as we go under 4 minutes here in the ball game. 47-40. Left side to Kinsey. Kinsey works to the right, back to Cabot. Just run that little weave out front. He backs it all the way out and resets the offense. Gives it up to Kinsey. Kinsey dribbles to the right wing, hands up to the right ball, back to Cabot. Ridgewood comfortable now with that 7-point lead, and if they can force them to push them to the foul line, that will work just perfectly fine. Kinsey to Cabot, down to 3:24. So Ridgewood has run off about 40 seconds already here in this possession, and Cabot will reset with 3:13. Gets the high pick, looking for the give and go, but they'll go already. Now down inside, it goes to riding ball, and they score the basket. Nice job by Ridgewood. They ran that to perfection. And it's 49-40.
I'm not sure if it was a delay of game warning or what it was, but
the official ran over and said something to the scorer's table. I think you may be right about that. Getting in will be Braylon Williams now with a 9-point lead and 3 minutes to play. Tozzi's walking it across for Sandy Valley. Ridgewood's had a big quarter. Outscored the Sandy Valley 9-2 here in the period to take this big lead. There's a 3 ball. That's no good by Tozzi. Rebound Kinsey to Cabot. Now we're getting into that zone now, down 9, and Ridgewood with the ball and in no hurry. Cabot double team, goes all the way down to McQueen. He scores the basket. McQueen now with 8. And it's now an 11-point lead at 51-40. With the basketball out front's going to be Fetty. Working around to Dubner. He hadn't had to touch the ball much here in this fourth. Tozzi penetrates, has it stripped and stolen away. Coming up with it is Williams. Now they get it off to Cabot. And he's going to be fouled by Tozzi, and that'll be the 15th foul. And that's going to send Jack Cabot to the free throw line with 2:04 to go here in the ball game.
Again, Cabot 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the ball game.
As mentioned, as Chris mentioned, 7 of 8, has 17 points, leads the way. Dips, and that's going to be off the back of the rim, no good. Long gets back. Fetty will go out for Sandy Valley. Cabot dips, and that one's good. He has 18 in the ball game, 52-40 with 2 minutes to play. Sandy Valley gives it to Dubner.
Ridgewood in his own defense.
And they get it to Tozzi. Thought about the shot. There's going to be a block, and Long gets the rebound. Now we've got a foul probably on McQueen. That'll only be the 4th.
That's Branson Long's 3rd offensive rebound here in the ball game.
That's 3rd foul on Jace McQueen. So the ball will be out of bounds to Sandy Valley with 1:47 to go, but they're now down 12. They dump it in. Oh, nice give and go back, and laying it in is going to be Drew Graybill. And makes it now 52-42, and a 30-second timeout by Sandy Valley.
And we'll let you know, I got handed this flyer when I walked in here. The 5th quarter at the First Baptist Church will be tonight at 688 East Main Street here in West Lafayette. That is the Full Send Youth Group, and they will be, you can join them after every Friday night home game, again at the First Baptist Church.
52-42, Ridgewood with the lead, and they've pulled away here in the 4th quarter. Been a good quarter for the Generals, outscoring Sandy Valley 11-4.
I tell you what, Sandy Valley playing very tough here tonight. A very physical team, but I tell you that speed, and I'm very impressed with Tozy as he was guarding Jackson Cabot a few possessions. And boy, when he's guarding you defensively, you really can't get around him. He's got great speed.
All right, it'll be Ridgewood ball. They throw it deep, and McQueen has it, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Graybill. And he'll shoot free throws.
Jace McQueen's first trip to the line tonight.
McQueen at the line to shoot 2. 1:40 to play. And free throws back iron, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Long and Stinger get back for Sandy Valley. McQueen will try to split the pair with his second free throw. And misses them both. Ball's loose and rebounded by, comes up to Long. And here comes Sandy Valley, 52-42, into the corner to Tozy. Skip pass out. Dubner wide open 3 ball on the way, and he hits it. Dubner now with 15 in the ball game. And another timeout by Sandy Valley. I believe they'll have 1 left after this. Be a 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Ridgewood ball, 1:27 to play. It'll be a full court pressure. And they managed to get it in, and it's going to be turned over by Snyder. He wanted a call and didn't get it. So now Sandy Valley down 7 gets the basketball right in front of the Sandy Valley bench.
Doing some offensive, defensive sub in there for Sandy Valley, Long and Stinger.
Also for Ridgewood, they get riding ball back. So now somebody has to take it out. Now we're ready to go. And it will be Drew Graybill. Graybill looking. Gets it out front to Dubner. Dubner gets the high pick. He steps into a triple. And he's going to be fouled by McQueen. That's his 4th.
So I assume they're giving him 3 free throws on that?
I would say.
Yep. Looks
like
like
will be 3.
Dubner's first trip to the line tonight. He's 3 of 4 from beyond the arc.
Has 15 points. And make that 16 as he knocks down the first throw. 52-46. 52-47. They have a chance to cut this thing to 4 with 1:16 to go. And they do. Dubner with 18 points. And substitutions both sides. 52-48, 4-point lead for Ridgewood, but nice little run here by Sandy Valley. They get it into Kinsey. Kinsey has almost a turnover there, but picking up a foul at the last second was Graybill. So Andrew Kinsey goes to the line to shoot 2 with 1:11 to play.
Andrew Kinsey, 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the second quarter.
Andrew Kinsey, another nice night, into double figures with 10 points. He'll try to push this lead back out to 6, but still plenty of time on the clock with 1:11 to go.
Got the offensive for defensive substitutions in.
Andrew Kinsey now at the line. His first throw rattles home. Kinsey with 11. .11 points for Andrew Kinsey. 53-48. 54-48 as Andrew Kinsey clutched free throws. They get it in to Dubner. 1:06 to play in the ball game. Dubner crosses the timeline, guarded by Snyder. Dubner has it, dumps it to Stenger. Foul line extended, hands it back. Dubner fades away for 3, front iron no good. Cabot rebounds and he's fouled. So Cabot will go to the line to shoot 2, and really if he can knock these 2 down, will really put Ridgewood in a great position. Still 53 seconds to go in this one.
Again, Cabot 8 of 10 from the free throw line here in the game.
Cabot has 18 points, leads the way. And he's done his damage really from the free throw line tonight. First throw, rounding off. 8 of 11, I believe, from the line.
Official talking to McQueen and Long down there before we let the next free throw fly.
Second throw by Cabot that one's good. Gives him 19 points in the ball game. 55-48, under 50 seconds. Gives to Stenger. He's going to try a 3 ball from deep, and that's no good. McQueen goes down.
It's going to be an intentional foul. The same official that just talked to those 2 at the free throw line on the other end, and Long gave a big push. McQueen went flying out of bounds on the ground into the mat behind the basket, and it's going to be the 5th foul on Long.
And that will send Jace McQueen back to the free throw line.
Again, McQueen 0 for 2 from the line. Boy, I didn't have any intentional fouls all season. In the last 2 games, we've had 1 in each.
This is our second one here tonight.
Well, I guess you're right. Yeah, 2 here tonight and 1 the other night on Tuesday.
First throw on the way. No good for McQueen. Backs off about a foot from behind the line, and that one he makes.
I thought that was odd, too, that he backed up about a foot from the free throw line. Just had to get in his range there.
56-48. It'll be Ridgewood ball. Cabot will be the inbounder. They'll run 1-4. Well, no, they're going to change it up a little bit now this time. Try to get it downbound with 44 seconds to go. Gets it into McQueen, and he gets it ahead to Cabot. Cabot breaks traffic and gets through to the right side. Down to 33 seconds. Kinsey gives it out to Cabot, under 30 seconds, and then they foul him.
Cabot not happy with that. A little bit of a harder foul there by Overly.
And he'll shoot 2. 56-48 with 27 seconds.
Now the official's going to go talk to Jack Cabot at the free throw line. A lot of conversations tonight.
Lots of conversation tonight.
Too many conversations tonight.
First throw on the way. That's good. Cabot with 20 points in the ball game. And now he's got 21, and it's now a 58-10-point lead. Coach Doig yells no fouls. Out front, they have to work the perimeter. Long triple on the way. Back iron no good by Tozy. The rebound comes down to Overly. Down under 10. Now he's giving it a corner. Wide open three ball by Fetty's no good. Riding ball rebounds, and that'll run out the clock. And Ridgewood has defeated Sandy Valley by a score of 58-48. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Ridgewood led at the end of the first break 10-8, but Sandy Valley took the halftime lead at 27-25. A good third quarter pushed Ridgewood out in front 41-38, and they go on to win 58-48, doing a good job knocking down 10 free throws in that fourth quarter to preserve the win here this evening. Leading the way for Ridgewood was Jackson Cabot. Cabot finished with 21 points in the ballgame. He had 2 triples and 2 two-point field goals. He had 11 free throws in the game as he had a steady stream to the line, and he finishes with 21 points. Also in double figures, Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey had 12 points in the ballgame. He had 4 field goals and 4 free throws for his 12. Logan Breidenball also finished in double figures with 12 points. He had the same. He had 4 field goals and 4 free throws for his 12 points. Jace McQueen just missed double figures with 9, and Parker Snyder had 4 points for the Ridgewood Generals. For Sandy Valley, they were led by Caleb Dubner tonight. He had 18 points. He had a pair of triples. He had 3 triples, actually. 3 two-point field goals and 3 free throws for his 18-point total. Also getting into double figures was Drew Graybill. Graybill had 10 points on a pair of triples and a field goal and 2 free throws. Rounding out the scoring, Gino Tozy had 6, 5 points for Branson Long, 4 points for Liam Fetty, Natch Overly had 3 on a triple, and Thorne Stanger had a basket for 2. That is the 48-point total for Sandy Valley here this evening. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood a winner over Sandy Valley 58-48. 3-point land. Sandy Valley was 6 of 18, shooting 33%. Ridgewood was 4 of 8, shooting 50%. 2-point field goal. Sandy Valley 11 of 20 for shooting 55%. Ridgewood was 12 of 22, shooting also 55%. From the free throw line, Sandy Valley 8 of 9 for 89%. Ridgewood was 22 of 28 for 79%. Taking a look at rebounding, it was Sandy Valley out-rebounding Ridgewood 20-16. And turnovers, Sandy Valley with 15, Ridgewood with 12. Taking a look at some leading rebounders in the ballgame. First for Sandy Valley, 5 rebounds for Branson Long and 5 rebounds for Liam Fetty. Taking a look for the Generals, 5 rebounds for Jace McQueen and 4 rebounds for Andrew Kenzie.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, it was a struggle, but they managed to pull away in the fourth quarter. You know, it's a 3-point game after 3, but Ridgewood outscores them 17-10 in the fourth quarter and gets the win, improves to 9-6.
Boy, talk about winning from the free throw line. As mentioned, Sandy Valley 8 of 9, excellent, 89 percentage, but Ridgewood getting 22 points from the free throw line. 22 of 28, shooting 79%. Boy, they did it from the free throw line. Great game, though. You know, very evenly matched game, as mentioned earlier. You know, Ridgewood lost up or down at Sandy Valley, and then were able to get the win here. But Sandy Valley, a very athletic team. They've got great speed. They did a good job switching things up. Great size down low, and of course that athleticism is, really helps them as well. And but Ridgewood really persevered throughout the game, kind of got a lead and hung on to it, and then were able to maintain that lead and keep it going there. And then obviously shot free throws extremely well there in the fourth quarter to get them that win.
All right, last order of business for us will be the Warehouse Stekenstein player of the game. We're going to give that to Andrew Kenzie tonight with those 12 points. He also, as Chris mentioned, 4 rebounds, and I thought he did a really nice job keeping the Generals, and especially in that first half, involved and in the game. So he'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of the legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Stekenstein in Roscoe Village. I want to thank the Claxon communication crew. We have the Bryce boys here tonight, Bryce Hains and Bryce Lonsinger doing the job. Harper J back at WTNS Central. My partner is Chris Wallace. Once again, the final score here tonight is Ridgewood improves to 9-6 as they defeat Sandy Valley by a score of 58-48. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.